What's going on, everybody? I did get a new package today. As you can see, it is the Predator Jungle Hunter by Maquette by Sideshow Collectibles. Now, this is the first Predator pre-order I've ever done. All my previous Predator statues have all been basically like they were released and I bought it. So first thing I see is assembly instructions when I open the box. The box is pretty tall, pretty heavy. So, you know, it definitely has a decent weight to it. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy, see what's going on. You know, this is definitely not a cheap collectible. You know, it's $1,250 on Sideshow's website. The exclusive is still available. It's limited to 600 and I got number 52. I do like this art box. I think it looks pretty cool. As you can see, you know, it's like the box is literally hitting my ceiling. So it's a very tall box. So the only other Predator I own is a 1/3 Wolf Predator, a 1/5 Berserker Predator, and the Berserker Predator Bust, both the masked and unmasked version. I've previously owned a Jungle Hunter Predator by Art Department. It was a custom, and I was not a big fan of all of that. I thought it was very poorly done. The paint job and details and proportions were so off that I sold it. So, just an FYI, don't ever get a custom Predator by Art Department. It is horrible. So, I definitely wanted a 1/4 Predator, you know, like the original Predator. I don't want the Predator 2 or a different Predator. I wanted the original Predator from the Arnold movie, and this one fit the bill. I do like the old Sideshow version, but it's just so expensive. I'm not going to pay, you know, the premium that people are asking for. So I'll be displaying this here in my main theater room. It's not going inside the statue room. That's reserved for Wolf. Alrighty, let's see what we got. So according to the instructions, it's really telling you how to install the head, the Masthead, as well as the cannon. But I really hope this fits in a detail because that was my plan. I can tell you now, I do like that unmasked head. Looks good. Same with the masked head. So here's the base. Of course, it's a jungle base. You know, not too big. I'm curious if this will fit in a detail. If I'm just going to check right now. Hold on a second, folks, because that is my plan. All right. So I got confirmation the base will fit in a detail, so I'm pretty sure the entire Predator will. That's the nice thing about this is the base is not too big, which makes it easier to display. Most Predator bases are massive. So here it says Jungle Hunter Predator. You know, so I definitely am happy that this base does not have a big footprint, because I didn't have space for a big footprint. You know, I'm putting it in a detail. So it does include this tree that's part of the base. I gotta cut the tape off here. So I have recently ordered a statue that I've been searching for over 3-4 years, basically ever since I started collecting. I've never been able to find it at a reasonable price until recently. I found one on eBay. And so I purchased it, so I'll be getting that hopefully, you know, in the next few weeks. So I'm really, really excited for that. So it looks like my branch tree here has a little breakage. It's moving. Tiny little breakage here. You won't be able to see it on camera though. Although you'll probably never see that while it's on display. They put a ton of these desiccant silicone gels here, like 8. All right, let's take out the Predator now. He's quite big. So that's the thing with a Predator, you know, even at 1/4 scale, he towers over all other statues. Now you can see the massive size of me holding him. So I'm going to put him in his base real quickly, then take off all these extra. So he fits in that nice and good. Let's go ahead and remove all this paper off him. Looks like it is taped. So this statue took approximately little over a year to be released. It went on pre-order December of 2016, and here we are, February 1st, 2018, and I got it. Although I paid for the statue, you know, obviously a few days ago. It only takes about 2 days for me to get a Sideshow statue, so it's not very long, which, you know, I'm very fortunate that I can get a statue that fast after paying it. I tried ordering a statue from Pop Culture Shock. 2 weeks after it shipped, tracking still was not updated. So I just had to cancel it. They wouldn't ship it, so I ordered from a different company. I mean, still Pop Culture Shock statue, but they literally just took forever. 2 weeks, no updates, can't handle that. I don't like waiting. You know, when you ship a statue, it should be dropped off, you know, that day or the day next. 2.5 weeks is unacceptable. So here is the hand with the blades. Pretty sharp. They feel like polystone. It's not metal. This is a mixed media piece. You know, I can see like leather, you know, like here in his waist. So I'm going to go ahead and display the Masthead. That was my plan. So, you know, my Wolf Predator, I've never displayed the mask because the Unmasked is seriously so cool that I never did. So for this one, I plan to display the Unmasked version. All right. So I need to look at the instructions here for this. Forgot to turn on my silent. Apologies in advance. This thing is not wanting to go in. Interesting. All right, got it. There we go. To make it look so easy in the unboxing video. Hold on, let me turn off my silent. Okay, sorry about that. I had to make a phone call for work. It's my job. I constantly have to contact people all throughout the day. So, you know, I take phone calls all the time in unboxing videos. That's why you'll see pauses. So here's the Unmasked Head. Looks pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and put this on. Is it on all the way? All right, so I need to attach this to something. I'll need to wait. I think I found where it's at. All right, got it in. I'm not sure if I want to put that underneath the dreads or not. I'll need to look into that. Next, we should have the final hand, I believe. Oh no. This is actually a necklace he wears, so. I'll actually want to take this head off. Put on the necklace. I think I'm gonna display that like that. Yeah, I think I prefer it like that, have it on the inside. This has a lot of pieces to it. Hope I'm not forgetting something else. Oh, frick. All right, folks, take note, 2 necklaces, not just one. Seems this is also uneven. All right, 2 necklaces, not just one. And I'm curious if I have this on correct. It seems kind of low. I'll need to look at pictures to verify. These predators always have tons of necklaces. I think that's incorrect. I'm gonna have to look at pictures before I finalize and set this up for you guys. I'll figure that out. I just want to put the last arm on and then get it fully set up. So there's that. Then the exclusive piece I'll show you real quickly. Melina, Katana, stop. Cats are fighting. So here's the exclusive piece on the Predator. It's basically him holding a trophy head, severed head. Looks super cool. I like that a lot. For me, the exclusive is a must on this piece. All right, this does also come with an additional base to display the extra head, like so. So you can basically display the extra head here. So here's that head. Looks pretty sick. I'll just, that fits in nice and easy, like so. So let's go ahead and get this fully set up in the display case and review this bad boy. Alrighty folks, here is the Jungle Hunter Predator by Sideshow Collectibles. Here he sits in a detolf. Underneath I have the Sideshow Alien with Alien Egg, and above is the Predator. And I'm putting the bust up there just because it looks better up high, and it won't likely fit in there unless I did like an acrylic display riser in the back where I got the movie. So I'll shut this just to show you guys. Right here he is in a detolf. See how big he is? He is a beast. You know, he is a little bit bigger than Logan, who is 1/3 scale. You know, he basically looks 1/3 scale. This is a museum pose piece, so it's not action pose like the wolf. Of course, it's the classic Predator, so it has a different color scheme, different face. Overall, I'm very, very happy with it. I think it looks awesome. So first, let's check out the base. So it is just a jungle base. It looks great. You got leaves. You got sort of like this wet mud look right here. I'll show you that. It looks very nice. I like it for sure. My previous art department Predator had a jungle base with just a giant tree, basically. This is much nicer, much more detail, and love how it's not too overly complicated and big. It's just a simple, jungle base. Looks good, fits right in the detolf perfectly fine. You got the Predator, one knee up, classic Sideshow pose. So, I had a good look at the Predator, and he has a ton of detail in his armor, in the skin. The fishnet, it's obviously real fishnet. This is real leather, or at least synthetic leather. You can see the detail in the skin. This is definitely an awesome piece. Really like it for sure. He has two necklaces, the little one, and then this one, which goes around the shoulder. Here's the blades. I wish they were metal, but they're polystone, but they're still sharp and look fantastic. So here's the Masthead, which has, it's kind of hard to see with the lights on. I'm going to turn that light off so you got a better view at it. So it has the battle damage right here. Lots of just detail in the helmet. See the eyes. And then I liked to fold this little string attachment like sort of underneath the hair, and it folds into the back and connects. Same with this, it connects back there via attachment. Overall, it's pretty cool. I love the exclusive head. It's at this angle, you can't really see the face of the skull, but the face looks awesome. So, I can show you like this. Just like, look at that face. It's super cool. They made the left eye have like a bunch of like blood and guts. I think it looks really, really cool. So let me show you the Unmasked Head. It's right here. I'm gonna just carry this and put it in the light because it's hard to see over there. So, yeah, I got me some York peppermint patties, love those. Here's the Unmasked Head. Here's the eyes, the mouth. You can see this is the folded in mouth version, not the open. Open's usually the typical look for the Predators, like the wolf, it's open. And I would have loved if they gave that option as well, maybe a third head. But the thing is, this is museum pose, so I can understand why they did not do that. Originally, they had not shown this extra little display stand. It's just a jungle theme, just like the base. Fits the head nice, so it's definitely nice to have this. You can display the extra head. But like with Predators, it's always good to display the extra head. Let's look now at the dreads. So I'm not sure what material this is made out of, but it looks good. I don't got any complaints. I think the paint job looks pretty good on the forehead. I'm going to watch Predator after, I do this review so I can get a better grasp at, you know, how accurate and close this is to the actual predator. But, you know, both heads look awesome. Tons of detail. Paint job looks good. You know, it looks basically just like the prototype, in my opinion. I didn't see a big difference between what I have here and what I pre-ordered. So, and it fits perfectly. So when you come down into my man cave, you know, this is the first thing you'll see: a predator, an alien, all these cool statues. So overall, the predator's pretty legit. I like it. I think those who are getting them will be pretty happy. The overall look, detail, paint job, mixed media is excellent. I'll display mine with the Masthead for now, just because Wolf is displayed with the Unmasked. But there you have it, folks. The Sideshow Jungle Hunter Maquette exclusive. Really cool statue. Definitely happy I got them. In regards to price, I mean, this is very expensive. But the thing with Predator statues, they do have a lot of detail, mixed media, they're big, so a lot really goes into this. So, I mean, I could definitely understand why they're more, you know, they're priced higher. I still think $1,250 is overpriced. I feel like $1,000 or like $900 would be a more appropriate price. But, you know, a Sideshow, they're jacking up prices because of inflation, factories going up, shipping costs, so they got to make up for it somehow through us collectors. So it is what it is. This is my final Predator statue I'll ever own. So done with Predator, Alien, done with all that. So finished off with the Jungle Hunter, and I'm very happy. Overall, you know, if I was to rate this piece, I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. I'd give it a perfect 10 if it had an underbase beneath the Jungle Hunter that said Predator on it. Like a little name plaque, Predator underbase, as well as a third additional head with the fangs opened. If it had that, it would be perfect. I do like the pose and base and overall detail, though. It's really nice. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys soon. Should be getting something tomorrow and hopefully next week. So like and subscribe.